I'm from the Maldives. A couple of years back, when I said that, people would automatically say, "Where is it?" I would have to take out a map and show them where we are. Today, most people know where we are. We're in the Indian Ocean, an island nation which consists of 99% water and only 1% land. Some people refer to us as the ocean nation. We are the world's most lowest-lying country. Most of our island communities live just meters from the sea, and to commute from one island to another, our number one mode of transport is sea transport. But most women and girls in our community and many people lack the essential skill of living close to the water. They cannot swim. In a country made of more water than land, swimming is more than a sport. It's a survival skill. It's also the gateway to access ocean-based livelihood, education, recreation, and climate resilience. But most women and girls in the Maldives and across the world still face social, cultural, and structural barriers to learning to swim. In many communities, swim lessons don't even exist. The ocean is often seen as a male space, but when women gain access to the sea, it doesn't just empower individuals, it transforms communities. Globally, 2/3 of women cannot swim. In South Asia, where I am from, it is even more severe. 78% women lack this essential life-saving skill compared to 52% men. According to World Health Organization, drowning claims over 300,000 lives each year, of which females make up 1/3 of drowning deaths. Additionally, 90% of drowning deaths occur in low and middle-income countries. I'm a swim and snorkel instructor trainer, founder of Salt Adventure Swimmers. It's a swim school based in the capital city, Malé. Since 2019, we've been training swim instructors and helping children and adults learn to swim in an enjoyable and playful way to enable a meaningful connection with the ocean. I'm also co-leading the Ocean Women Project. It's a global initiative aimed to make the transformational benefits of the ocean accessible to all women and girls. Ocean Women was founded in 2022, and our work is mainly focused on action-based research and capacity building in tropical coastal communities like mine. Consider this. How different would coastal communities be if every woman and girl could swim? What could change if they felt more safe, more confident, and more empowered in the sea rather than being excluded from it? How do you think this could contribute to achieving much bigger goals, like mitigating climate change? So let me tell you my story. I was a competitive swimmer when I was in school. My dad taught me to swim at a very young age. He was a dive master back when there were very few people pursuing scuba diving as a career. I grew up in the capital city, Malé, where my dad is from. My dad, being this awesome human being, he would equip my siblings and I with snorkeling gears. That was the ultimate flex back then. We had snorkel kits and salty hair. I didn't know any kid my age who owned snorkeling kits back then. The ocean was our Wi-Fi and we had full signal. We would snorkel all day at every given opportunity. When my dad did survey dives near Male, that was where we learned to be in harmony with the water and to connect with the ocean through those learning experiences. My mother is from Medu, an island in Dalu Atoll. During school holidays in Medu, I got to share my snorkel equipments with my cousins and friends. Until then, having lived in an urbanized Male, I've never actually seen the rich marine biodiversity that we are world-renowned for. Nor did my cousins and friends, though they've lived in that island their whole life. We would snorkel all afternoon and only realize it's time to go home when we hear our parents scream our names. Most days we were dragged out of the water because it was already dark. We would promise we would come back home early the next day, but we always forgot our promise. I wonder why we were like that. And now, I also wonder, when somebody didn't do anything about the things that I'm concerned with, safeguarding our oceans, sustaining what sustains us, plastics in the ocean, and why so many of our women and girls cannot swim. And then I realized, I am somebody. I can do something about this instead of just waiting on somebody to magically appear and make our lives better. In 2022, Flossie and I visited 15 islands across Maldives. To understand the barriers that women face, all the islands requested us to host swim lessons. But we realized something bigger. We needed to train local women to become swim instructors so they could create long-term community-led change. Initially, no women applied. Later, we learned they didn't feel confident enough, so we launched 3 months of preparatory swim lessons. Slowly, their confidence grew, and eventually, 5 women and 2 men joined our progressive training. Over 10 days, they transformed, gaining professional swim and snorkel instructor certifications. What we witnessed was extraordinary. Women supporting women, cheering on each other, growing into leaders and becoming the role models the future generations can look up to. By the end of 2024, these instructors had established their own community swim school, taught more than 111 women and children to swim, enabled 64 people to join snorkeling and environmental educational field trips, brought 13 women and children to the National Swimming Festival for the first time in the island's history, and became positive role models. Thank you. That's the power of access. That's the ripple effect of just one opportunity. There's a phrase that defines our philosophy. We protect what we love, and we love what we know. When women and children are given the opportunity to experience the sea, when they can feel it, see it, and love it, they can become its advocates, marine citizens, people who understand their rights and responsibilities towards the marine environment and take action to protect it. And research backs this. Experiential learning like snorkeling and swimming can build problem-solving skills, environmental awareness, and empathy. Enabling ocean access is also key for effective conservation. By ensuring that people are able to connect with the ocean is an essential first step towards protecting it for the future generations. We all have what scientists call a blue mind. Our brains are hardwired to react positive near water. Being near, in, on, or underwater heals trauma, enhances our well-being, and reduces stress. So yes, swimming saves lives, but it also nurtures our minds and strengthens communities. We are now working on our Ocean Connection Toolkit to share what we've learned with coastal communities around the world, because what worked in Maldives could inspire action elsewhere, right? And we've seen this in action. A project in Madagascar took inspiration from our program. We've mentored them, and they are now training 6 Madagascan people as lifeguards, swim instructors, and a further 100 people to swim. Our toolkit will outline programs of change happening around the world, and it will be shared widely to empower others to develop contextually relevant programs with their communities. Our planet doesn't only need a handful of perfect environmentalists. It needs millions of perfectly imperfect people taking action every day, learning as they go, and striving to do better. I'd like to hold on to my one mantra: start small. The universe will align. Find things that resonate with you and start from there by giving to your community. There is power in individual contribution. Big things happen by the collective contribution from people like us. Big change begins from people like you and me. Thank you.